learning how to cut our pencil skirt, the measurement that will be needed is the waist, the hip line. Then on the hip line we measure our hips, then the full length. The waist of the client I'm using is 31. That's divided by 4. That's 7.5, and this is 7.5 here. Then 1.5 inch allowance because it is the waist. Then the hip line is horizontal, you measure, which will give you this 9. Then the hips divided by 4, that's 38. 38 divided by 4, that's 9.5. Then this is our 9.5. Then 2 inch allowance, and here it is. Then the length I'm working with is 32 inches, but I will be measuring 30 on the main bodies because I'll be adding 2 inches band to the skirt. So now we have 30 here, and that's why I use the line to draw it out. Then now we'll connect our measurement together. I'll connect the first one first. Then minding this place, the 9.5 inches will be transferred here, and just let me draw it out first so that the explanation will be understood. Although the pencil skirt ought to be something like this plate ought to be tighter, but to allow free movement, I don't like my pencil skirts too tight, so I use the main allowance I've added. I'll draw it out. Then instead of using the 9.5 inches that I got for my waist, now I add ½ inch to it, because after sewing with lining and everything, it will still come out the way I want it. It is better to have excess while cutting than have little after joining together. So this is what we'll be having for our pencil skirt. You won't be cutting the first one out. This is the main bodies, and this you cut out where you have your allowance. Don't forget the paper I'm using is folded into 2. I'll be showing you that right now. So this is the front body. It's folded into 2. At first, then when you open, this is what you have. Then you use this front panel to cut out the back, adding adding 1 inch to this side down. So this place will be your zipper allowance, and that will be all. Then you'll be adding your dart to hold it firm, and there's something we call back dip. The back dip, if you don't hold it very well, your zip will bulge, like it won't be firm on the body. So to get your dart allowance measurement, I use the bust line. I've explained the bust line in the previous class. My bust line is 4.2. That's 7.5 plus 1 inch equals to 8. Then divided by 2, that's how I get my 4.2. Then you measure it here, your 4.2 here. Then you notch it. Out. The notching is good so that when you are sewing it, you know where to hold, then you hold it. The standard measurement for the dart is 4 inches, but I like my own dart coming down so that it will hold it to my hip line very well, because my hip is down my body, so I use 7 inches for my own. But it depends on how your hip line is. That's when how you know that is where you will use. So you hold it down this way. That's on the fabric. You know, this is the pattern. You are going to transfer this to the fabric, and that's how you do it. And you do the same thing for the back too. You notch it. And mind you, you'll be cutting 2 of this panel for the back, the left side and the right side. And when you are done, if you like to put slits, you can actually add your slits to this place to allow free movement. I like having a very, very deep slit, so I used to use like 10 inches. It depends on the length of my skirt. That's how I get my slit. So that will be all for our pencil skirt. If you have questions, you can drop it for me, and when I'm available, I answer it. Thank you. And I said the measurement is 32, but I measured 30 on the full body. So now I'll be measuring 2.5 for the band, and here it is, 2.5. Hope you can see that very well. 2.5. The ½ inch I added to it is because of the sewing allowance. So when you are sewing, you sew through with ½ inch measurement. So when you are sewing, you use ½ inch to sew it round, and that's all for the band. And make sure that your band is long enough to go through it after joining your fabric together. Is enough to go round the waist measurement, so you know how to measure it. And that will be all.